So what is your most profitable venture yet?
We're sitting on a 32x. We've deployed over 78 crores till date.
I have invested in a 65 odd startup. So Exotel is at around 170x.
I can give a couple of examples. One of the recent startup investment which we made, 20-year-old students from Bitspilani, Hyderabad campus, they build drones in their hostel rooms and multiple regiments of Indian Army are using that.
So what are the three things that you give to the aspiring entrepreneurs who are looking to fundraise in 2026?
Don't look for vitamin supplements, look for painkillers.
You should know who you are selling, what you're selling. That's important.
First is the team. Last but not least is if there are 10 people trying to solve the same problem, why will your team be the last team standing?
Do you have 1 minute to share insights about how you have come here, how you invested in startups, and for aspiring entrepreneurs out there, who are looking to fundraise in 2026?
Sure, absolutely.
Help me explain what do you do and how many startups you have invested in so far.
My name is Monish Shera. I'm the founder and CEO of Leaders for India organization. Till date, we have done a total of 32 investments.
Oh.
We've deployed over 78 crores till date. We have a total of 218 investors in our syndicate. Out of the 32 companies, we have about 18 startups, out of them 8 from Hyderabad.
So what is your most profitable venture yet?
Till now, the most profitable venture, we're sitting on a 32x. It's a defense tech company from Chennai.
32x. You must have seen so many pitches, so many founders, coming to you asking for money. What's that one thing that immediately turns you off when, when your founder is approaching and asking for money?
I think the most basic thing is we've seen over 1200 pitches or pitch decks between me and my team. And the one thing is, if there's any information that's presented on the pitch deck and if we ask any questions on it, if the founder is not able to answer it correctly or if the numbers are mismatching, sometimes we're raising in rupees, but then they put dollars. These kind of things are
small things.
It's your pitch deck, it's like a resume, right? It has to be correct all the way.
Got it. One last question.
Sure.
So what are the three things that you give to the aspiring entrepreneurs who are looking to fundraise in 2026 or even bootstrap, how to successfully build a company in 2026 or going forward?
I think the first thing is don't look for vitamin supplements, look for painkillers. So that way there's an active problem and you need to solve it. 2 is the founder or the CEO, you don't have to do everything. Learn how to delegate and learn how to bring a solid team together so that they can fulfill the right aspect to you. The third is, not all companies or businesses need fundraising in the first place. So first, have a very clear distinction whether you're a business or you're a startup, and that will help power you to the next level. If you're a business, it's absolutely fine taking dividends out, focusing on profits and unit economics. If you're a startup, then focus more on scale, get the right investors in place, and then power through.
Got it. Thanks for your time, Monish. Can I know what do you do and are you an investor or founder?
We're building an autonomous investment banking platform
Okay.
to help startups and growth stage companies, including SMBs, to raise capital. Our ticket size are typically $1 to $25 million.
So
That's
nice.
where we engage
Okay.
and we kind of bridge the gap between the seller and the buyer, or the investee
Okay.
and the investor.
Okay.
So the whole idea today is for investor. There's capital available on the investor side, and there are enough and more people who are looking for investment. What is not happening today appropriately is the discovery,
Okay.
because investors don't have access to the right investees.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
have to boil the ocean
Yeah.
to find out, there's 10, 15, 20
Yes.
or 100 good opportunities. So that is exactly what we are going to do.
Nice.
So we work with investees when
Got it.
companies would like to raise money, be able to kind of curate the whole process of qualification, make them
Understood.
ready, make them more
Understood.
prepared to meet investors,
Understood.
and also get them to the right investors.
Okay. So can I know quickly, how many startups you have invested in so far?
So right now, me and my founder put together, we have invested about 35 to 40.
Yeah, that's a long journey. So I want to know, what's your profitable startup?
Yeah,
one company that you're really proud
Quite
of.
a few, Sits Farm is one of
Oh,
is
Sits
one of
Farm.
them.
Can I know the valuation if it's fine?
Pretty good upside, I would say. Multiple legs.
If it's fine, you can reveal the number. What's the highest amount that you have invested in a startup?
Maybe about 5 crores.
5 crores? Cool. So yeah, thanks for your time. I hope, the audience will find it helpful. First of all, what do you do, and how many startups did you invest so far?
So I've been active with the ecosystem for close to 18 odd years now. One of the first few angels in India. My first investment was in year 2008. Startup in itself was a new word to the world. Since then, I have invested in a 65 odd startup. That has been the journey. We are completely sector agnostic, right from deep tech to space tech to the flavor of the season to the consumption story of India. We have invested across sectors.
What's the most profitable startup?
Exotel has done really well. Exotel is at around 170x of my investment.
170x.
170.
That's really huge
Yeah.
ROI.
Yeah.
Can we know the valuation of it right now? It's
So around 3,000 odd crores.
3,000 odd
We
crores.
invested in it at around 13 odd crores. So even it's more than that actually.
Oh, nice. Okay. I won't take much of your time. It's the last question. There are so many founders out there trying to, fundraise in 2026. It's their first time building, or, they're struggling to raise capital. But what is that one thing that you would advise them?
The way to monetize your product or service or whatever you are building, because I think that's where there's a bit of a gap. The product guys don't really understand the market access too well. So I think one is you should have a balanced team. The second is figure out the unit economics and the way to sell your product. Your ability to sell is what matters. The businesses are built around the ability to sell. I think that's where the whole crux of the matter lies.
Nice. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time. Yeah. So, who are you, and what do you do?
Hello, my name is Srinivas Rao. Most people know me as MSR. I've had a 44-decade-old career, been an entrepreneur twice, and for the last 6 or 7 years been focused on building ecosystems. The last formal role I played was as the CEO of T-Hub.
Yes.
And now, of course, I work, support a number of startups, also help a couple of VC funds and so on.
So guys, he's the ex-CEO of TF. So I have been to TF, it's a really cool place. I want to know, what do you suggest to people who are looking to, get into TF? What would be the best advice that you can give? For the startups who are looking to come into TF and build though.
Sure. So I think to get into T-Hub, obviously, it has to be something. So what, when you think about the definition of a startup, so startup is fundamentally something which is solving a problem, trying to build a solution and trying to build it in an innovative way. So think about this: problem, solution and innovation. So if you're doing something which is run of the mill, 10 other guys, 20 other guys are doing, then T-Hub is not the place for you.
Okay.
So think of what you're doing, which is a little different, where there is some element of obviously A, problem solving, B, finding a solution, and C, something which is around innovation.
Cool. So my next question is, there are so many things that we do in a startup to take it from 0 to 1. Like you have seen so many startups in your career. What is that, you can name 3 things that are very important in building a successful company. Is it product market fit, GTM, or finding the right co-founder? What are the 3 things that you would rate it as?
So first is the team.
Okay.
You have
Getting
a
the
team
right thing.
and understanding what problem you are solving and why you guys can solve that problem better than anybody else.
Got it. Okay.
Second is size of the market you are trying to solve for.
Damn. Total addressable.
Yeah. Third is the tech. If there's a tech piece. Fourth is what evidence do you have to show that whatever you're building is starting to resonate with the market, right? In terms of adoption, in terms of people willing to pay you, how will you make money? And the last but not least is, if there are 10 people trying to solve the same problem, why will your team be the last team standing?
Sorry, last?
Last team standing.
Okay. Yeah, got it. How will you face your companies? Okay. What do you advise them, when they feel like there's no motivation, or, they have been at it, but they are not seeing any results?
So entrepreneurship is not about instant gratification or instant success. It's a hard grind. So be prepared to deal with ups and downs, stay mentally strong and be resilient.
Got it. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time. So first of all, I just want to know, who are you and what do you do?
I'm Vikas Katragadda, co-founder of Nandi Ventures. We are a deep tech investors and we invest in early stage startups. And
So how many startups have you invested?
we invested in 9 till.
And what is the most, profitable startup?
I can give a couple of examples. One of the recent startup investment which we made, 20-year-old students from Bitspilani, Hyderabad campus, they build drones in their hostel rooms and multiple regiments of Indian Army are using that. And within a year, they already made a revenue of 1 CR.
So my question is, what made you choose them? It's not easy to bet on 20-year-olds, who are saying, we are building drones from our hostel rooms. You must have seen something in them.
I'm an alumni of Bitspilani, so regularly I get an invite there. I saw the the spark in them in the first semester. Since first semester, we have been mentoring them. And in the very first year, they build things for fun. But second year, when they tried to do the world's fastest drone, that's when we sat together and said that now that we are touching that 170 kilometers per hour, why not we build a use case for Indian Army? Quickly, the team reached out to Army, and within 2 months, they invited for a demo, 1-day demo. And looking at the quality of their drone and all, they asked them to extend for 2 more days. Then they asked them to fly to Babina, from there to Kashmir. That 1-day trip, no cost, no commitment invite. It went on for 2 weeks, and Kashmir unit tested it with their advanced jammers. And then they acknowledged them, and they started procuring from them. Through word of mouth, multiple regiments started procuring kamikaze drones for them. And right now they are building jet-propelled UAVs, which can touch 750 kilometers per hour.
7
Kilometers per hour. Yeah.
So I mean, that's one hell of a crazy story. So okay, like one last question: what would you advise, every young entrepreneurs out there, what should be they doing right now? I mean, what is the one thing that they need to focus?
Identifying the right problem statement is the most important part. And once you have the problem identified, building a team around that. In a founder, we look at 2 things. One is the skill set and also the mindset. Be it in life or any startup, ups and downs are inevitable. Having that character and having that endurance is very important. And ability to build the right team which is passionate to solve the problem is more important. Once you have that right team with that right mindset, and there are many incubators in Hyderabad, go pitch your idea, be part of an incubation support, so that the gaps that you have, the incubation tries to correct it.
Got it. So one last thing, if there is any deep tech founder watching this, how can they reach you?
You can drop a mail to vikas@nandiventures.com.
So yeah, founders, this is your cue. Ping him. If you are legitly building something cool, do ping him, and hopefully this will be, hopefully this video help you get your next funding.